Tong, Tock, Krrr. Riddles. You all know what riddles are. A riddle is something that describes something without naming it. And then others have to guess what it is. Let us try 2 riddles today. Jenny, will you read the first one?
Pots and pans and spoons and ladles. I need a stove and sometimes an oven. Cutting, slicing, steaming, frying. When I work, your mouth begins to water. Who am I?
I know what that is. I also know the answer. I know too.
Ria, please tell me the answer.
A cook.
That's right. I also thought that the answer was cook. But teacher, there are some words here that I don't know. Okay, let's look at the riddle again.
Pots and pans and spoons and ladles. I need a stove and sometimes an oven. Cutting, slicing, steaming, frying. When I work, your mouth begins to water. Who am I?
Now, Nikhil, you know what the words mean. Let's take each word in turn. What is a ladle? A ladle is a big spoon. What is the difference between cutting and slicing? You cut vegetables into small pieces, but you slice vegetables into thin pieces. What is steaming? When water boils, it becomes hot steam. Cooking in that steam is called steaming. We make modaks by steaming. What is frying? Cooking in oil is called frying. We fry vadas in a lot of oil, but we fry vegetables in a little oil. Let's take the next riddle. Will you read it, Sameer?
I use needles and threads and scissors and buttons and all kinds of cloth. I take measurements and then stitch garments. Who am I?
I know, teacher.
I too know, teacher.
Tell me the answer, Sachin.
It's a tailor.
Perfect. Let us look at the riddle again. I use needles and threads and scissors and buttons and all kinds of cloth. I take measurements and then stitch garments. Now that you have seen the pictures, let us look at some of the new words. What are needles? We use needles to stitch. In Marathi, we say suya. What are threads? Threads are also used for stitching. In Marathi, the word for threads is dhage. Scissors. We use scissors to cut things. The Marathi word for scissors is katri. Measurements. The tailor takes measurements to make clothes. The Marathi word for measurements is mozmap. Shirts, pants, skirts, frocks, blouses are all called garments. The Marathi word for garments is kapde. So, along with these 2 riddles, we learned some new words. Write down the riddles in your notebooks and learn them at home. Also, in the next class, we will make up our own riddles